Well, I guess it's not a
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, I like that. I'm a little back and forth on whether or not we should have the ring lights on. Just because it's like, it feels bright.
I think maybe we can do, not for the interview, but like, yeah.
Right, is this 5600? Yeah. Bring it down a little bit. The overhead light.
Yeah, we can also have it wrapped.
I'll pull it and then I'll interview. Take one.
Okay, Seniesa, growing up, what were the dreams you wanted to achieve in boxing?
When I look in the mirror, I see greatness. When I look in the mirror, I see somebody that the world should see. When I look in the mirror, I see somebody who wants to be great. When I look in the mirror, I see someone who wants their name to be heard and remembered.
Can you get closer to her? There you go, right there is good, beautiful. Too close to her, you run her over. Jesus. Sorry. All right, keep going.
You want to back up and do it again?
Just get, don't run her over.
New York drivers are crazy.
You want to? No, hop in.
The last 2 weeks of camp have been pretty tough. The last, I think, 3 weeks have been tough. That's usually where things pick up for me media-wise. It's great, you know. This is what I asked for. This is what I was made for. Of course, with the media obligations, no matter what, no matter how many hours we're shooting for during the day, when we're done, I still have to get to the gym and train. I still have to get to the gym and spar. So it's tough to kind of stay mentally focused during training and during sparring when I was shooting all day and I'm exhausted from that. But hey, it's like I said, it's what I asked for, it's what I want. I want to have this exposure, I want to be on this platform, and I want to show people who I am. I just do my best to try to stay positive and be happy and just know that, like, and no matter what, even when I'm tired and I'm not in a good mood, just knowing and thinking that, like, man, this is my job. Like, this is my job to come and shoot with Nike and WSS and train, to come and shoot with ESPN and then train. This is a dream.
Anything is possible, and with all hard work and dedication, I'm showing it.
I inspire the community so much. They really admire me and look up to me, and they're just very proud of everything that I've accomplished. So it's always cool to go back there, and it's always great to go back to Hollenbeck Youth Center. Every time I walk into Hollenbeck Youth Center, it feels like I was just there yesterday. It's a place that I'll always hold close to my heart. The same people are still there, working hard to make sure that all the kids in the community have a safe place that supports them. And no matter what sport or activity it is, Hollenbeck Youth Center, it's still there, and they're still doing great things.
This is Miles, doping control officer. Wow, that sounds so professional.
We had my friend Miles from VADA come and chase me down to get that urine sample and a blood test during the shoot. My opponent and I are enrolled in VADA testing, so they randomly show up every other week to whether it's my house or my gym, or even if it's a day that's kind of off my schedule to where I have to go and do something. If Miles calls me and I'm on the 710 freeway, I have to meet Miles somewhere nearby. I have to get off the freeway, meet him somewhere so he can get the urine sample for the drug test. I think it's really important because, keep it real, there's so many athletes who are on steroids in every sport, but even in the sport of boxing, you're going in there and you're risking your life, and it's a dangerous thing to cheat and to be a cheater in this sport. So that was very important for me to make sure that this testing was done throughout camp for my opponent and I. It's always great to have my niece Sienna come to the gym and watch me train and also train with me. It's great having Sienna here. She is a pitcher for a fastball travel team, and she's very, very dedicated to what she does. It's just important to me that I help her through her journey as an athlete because she looks up to me so much, and seeing me in a male-dominated sport kind of, I don't know if she realizes that it's a male-dominated sport or how difficult it is, just because when she watches me train and she sees me do all these things and sees where I'm at in my career, I don't think she realizes all the hard work that it has taken to get here. So sometimes she thinks that her journey is going to be so easy, and I always have to remind her that it's not. You have to work extremely hard. She knows that. She knows that if she misses a day of pitching practice or a day of batting practice, that's going to affect the way she performs during her games. And the days that she's tired are definitely the days where I remind her that I'm tired every single day, but that's part of it. That's part of being great, is being tired and pushing through it. There's a lot that she has learned from me and a lot that I still want her to learn from me. So just having her around during training, it's a really cool thing.
So your punch is sliding off, that means you're throwing it this.
This training camp has been more mentally tough than it has been physically tough, just because I've been training just as hard as I do for every other fight. But mentally, this fight has really been more exhausting and a little bit more tough because I have to perfect a certain game plan, and I want to defeat Tina a certain way. Yeah, I can beat her fighting her on the inside and out strengthening her and out toughing her, but I want to defeat Tina in a way that no one's defeated her before. I want to make her feel uncomfortable. I want to make her do things that she's never done before and fight a way that she's never seen before. This last week here of training camp and this last week here of sparring, I feel like it's the perfect timing for the game plan to just come together. So I feel great.
Last day of sparring in camp. And off to Fresno on Tuesday, 21st. Coming back home, unified champion. Let's go.
My last fight, I was off for 11 months before making my top ranked debut. And of course, with that comes a little ring rust, and I definitely felt it. I felt it in my legs. After shaking that ring rust off, getting that fight over with, I feel like I'm gonna be extremely comfortable going into this fight with this big unification fights. And after that Undisputed fight, people are gonna see the best of me. They're gonna see why I'm so different. They're gonna see why I'm so special, and I'm ready to show the world. I'm extremely ready for March 25th. I can't wait. I'm ready to unify and continue the road to Undisputed.